some of you may know, today is the 1-year anniversary since my aunt passed away. She was like a mom to me. So it's been a really hard day, but I decided that instead of being sad and feeling guilty over every mean little thing I've ever said to her in my entire life, I decided to just write a letter to her and to get it all out. And I made it very lighthearted and very humorous, but it's all very true. So here goes. Dear Aunt Sue, it's been 1 year since you passed away, and for the past week I've been feeling guilty over every fight we got into, even if it was 10 years ago. I realize that you wouldn't want me feeling like this, so I'm writing this letter to get it all out and brighten my spirit. Do you remember the time in high school when me and Laura almost got expelled from hiding in the temple for 2 hours during class time? They called the police to find us, and I remember hiding under the benches and trying so hard not to laugh when the janitor started vacuuming. You talked Mr. C into letting me stay there. He could have easily let me go because this wasn't the first time that I made people want to rip their hair out. It's so true. I was so bad in high school. Remember when I got in trouble for pretending that the chairs in the lunchroom were lightsabers and playing Star Wars with Mike and not listening when they told us to stop? Or the time that I drew a giant penis on a telephone pole and the cops came and took me in for that? The time that me and Bryn put a french fry on your head at the diner and it literally stayed there while we walked around the mall. And me and Bryn couldn't take it anymore and finally started cracking up laughing. We finally told her, like, dude, there's been a french fry on your head for like the past 2 hours. Eventually you laughed it off and said, well, at least I have good posture. Do you remember taking me and Bryn down the shore and the two of us... I can't read like half of this without cracking up laughing. Do you remember taking Bryn and I down the shore and the two of us were up until 2 in the morning taking ridiculous pictures to the point where you had to come out and tell us to be quiet? You can't really blame us for that one. We were led by Grandma's example, like the time that we were trying to get a family photo and she kept turning around with me, sticking our butts out to the camera before they would take the photo. Every single time. And the times that me and Grandma sat across from each other at the dinner table, flipping each other off like this, making faces at each other behind your back. I remember you saying that you felt like the mom and that Grandma was your kid. I hope you're keeping Grandma's ass in line. You remember when I accidentally sat on the box with my birthday cake and fell through it? I know Grandma got a kick out of that. And lastly, the time that I made up flyers saying that there was an outbreak of plappy-congitis at school and hung them everywhere, which led to a lecture in the auditorium about not making up fake STDs and scaring the crap out of everybody. That was before I got really serious about school. You'd be so proud of me now. Your little class clown has somehow managed to make it to top of the class in nursing school. I aspire to be a nurse like you, Aunt Sue. I have to keep in mind that you're a forgiving person and that you left this world proud of the person that I grew into. I don't know if I'd be who I am today if it wasn't for you. I still miss you and I wish you were here. I tried to save your life that day, but for some reason I guess God wanted an angel and I have to accept that. I hope you're watching over me, smiling and happy for me, happy about my accomplishments and about my boyfriend. I know you would love him. I can sit here and be bitter and sad, or I can appreciate all that you've given to me before you left this world. So thank you for being a huge part of my life, helping me to get where I am today and leaving such a great impact on everyone. I love you, I miss you, always and forever. Rest in peace. Love, your little bug.